Since we already talked about it, let's go ahead and do the Burning Crusade patch fail.
Sure.
Let's start with that one.
Sure. So this week, the Burning Crusade pre-patch came out. And what that does is it adds a lot of talents. It pretty much adds a couple quests. It adds like a lot of quality of life improvements, like a little faster EXP rates, increased quest EXP. But the day it was supposed to come out, the servers were down. And this is pretty standard. They'll take the servers down because they have to clone, they have to sell everyone these $15 clones. So they're cloning the servers. They're separating the client out. So now there's 3 clients for World of Warcraft. There's the Classic, there's the Burning Crusade, and then there's the standard retail game.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about, for like the clients, you're talking about like the launch icon or something like that you have to do on your computer? Okay.
Yes. So they added just the Burning Crusade one this week. And the servers were supposed to be down to 3 o'clock. Then they said it was pushed back to 6. Then they said it was pushed back to 10. Then they said it was pushed back to 1 a.m. Then it said it was pushed back to 2 a.m. And then it came out sometime in the middle of the night / early in the morning. Yeah. I think around like 2 or 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. And it finally came out. So everyone was pretty hyped. But the thing that they messed up is PvP. So you remember when we used to do Battlegrounds, and at the end of the match, you get, if you win or lose, you'll get either a little bit or a lot of honor. Yeah,
like a decent amount, probably like 200 or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what they did was you're getting times 10 the amount of honor that you normally got. So if you did like a Arathi Basin or War Song, you got about 2,000 or so. Damn. And if you did a Ultric Valley, you got 3 to even sometimes 4,000. Whoa. So keep in mind, the most honor you can have is 75,000. That's the cap. Okay. So,
a week, right? Or just period?
Permanent. Like that's the max.
Okay.
If you have that much, you could pretty much buy everything you want.
Yeah.
So the honor was so fast, people were hitting that cap on the first day. People were just maxing out. All right, let me go with my other characters. Just max out so that when the Burning Crusade comes and I hit level 70,
you just get all the good honor.
I could buy all the new stuff, and I didn't have to do anything. Yeah. I just spent one little day. People literally in less than a day were just maxing out. And it was weird because later in the day, me and my friend Julio, we were doing some Battlegrounds. Right. And we would just get kicked. And it would just, the whole match would end, and we would go to queue back up, and it normally tells you if there's games in progress. There'd be no games in progress. Wow. So we would queue up, and then boom, it would just kick us. So they kept like just kicking everyone out of PvP, and then they hot fixed it. So they applied it while the servers were live. Yeah. And they reduced honor by a factor of 10. So instead of getting, sometimes 3,000 to 4,000, you were lucky if you got 300 to 400. Most of the time you got like 100, maybe 200
to keep that slow grind.
So so luckily I played a couple games. I didn't go hard like other people because I just assumed, okay, well, this is how it is. They're trying to just catch people up. Yeah. But they admitted, it was a glitch. It was a bug.
How much honor did you end up getting?
I got 20,000.
20? Okay, that's not bad.
So
70. You were able to get at least a little bit before they freaking booted everybody.
So when I started doing PvP again, I was like, dude, I'm getting like 100, 200 a game. Screw this crap. This is not even worth it. I got 4,000 a game before. Yeah. And I was like, but I'm still doing it just for fun, just to mess around. And then everyone cried and complained, like, you should remove it from all the people who already got, max. You should delete it. So then they said, okay, we're doubling it. Okay. So they said they're going to double it. Yeah. So we'll see how fast that is. Obviously, it's not as good as times 10. Nah. But, I mean, I guess times 2 is better than nothing.
Yeah, I was never really like a Battlegrounds type of guy, but that would definitely make me want to get in if I could get like some of the good armor that you get just for doing that. Like, yeah, dude. So I guess like those people that freaking stayed up until it finally went live for sure, like benefited the most. Yeah,
those people who got in and were doing Battlegrounds straight off the jump. Yeah. But I don't know. I just assumed, maybe this is what the numbers, because I mean they're changing so many little things, so obviously it wasn't how it was back in the day, but I just assumed, all right, maybe they beefed it up because we only got 2 weeks till the expansion comes out, so maybe it was some sort of catch-up mechanic. But it was a glitch, And there's a lot of other little glitches too that didn't exist before. But overall, it's pretty cool. But people are pretty, I guess, upset. Oh, and there was a super long queue too. There's like, when I got on, it made me wait like an hour and a half.
Damn.
So yeah, there's a couple thousand people online to get in. So that was only on the first day. Yeah. After that,
it was good.
After that, you just get on automatically. So yeah, that was the little issue that happened. You know.
You said there was like an issue with like the mail or something like that.
Oh yeah. So the reason why they pushed it back was they claimed that when they cloned everything, there was an issue with the mail, I believe, getting deleted. Okay. So they weren't able to clone the mail correctly. So that's why they had to keep trying to replicate the servers and fix the issue with the mail. Because what people were doing was they were mailing just items to themselves.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Because I think if you got a certain amount of the PvP marks, you could only get 20 back then. Now you can get 100. I think if you got extra ones, you could I think you could mail them. I don't know. People were just mailing themselves a shit ton of stuff. I don't know why. But all that stuff got deleted. So they had to keep trying to clone the servers and get that issue fixed. That's what people were saying, that the mail service was just hosed when they replicated the server. So
yeah, I was gonna ask you what would be the issue with mail, but if you're mailing something to yourself, then yeah, I could see the problem. You just mailed yourself some high-end gear and then shit's gone. Like that would suck.
Yeah. So the one thing though, people were, I think some people's marks of honor, that's what you get from the battlegrounds. You get honor and then the little tokens. There's some issue too that people's tokens were getting deleted. Okay. And then you have to go on the website if that happened to you and like fill out a little ticket, and then they could like restore deleted mail or some shit like that. But yeah, man, it was very interesting. So did that hype you up to play the Burning Crusade?
Nah, not at all, dude. I mean, that would have been pretty that would have been pretty dope if they were letting you speed your way through the battlegrounds hoopla and stuff like that, so you could get that good gear and whatnot. And I could see how a lot of people would not play it as much, just because it's like, oh well, you got the taste of 4,000 honor and now you're getting like 100 400. If you're gonna give me 800, like, you know what I mean, it's still not as juicy as, you know, when you first gave it to me. But you know, it is what it is. But I used to be a fan of World of Warcraft, and you know, it was only because I was playing with friends, and then after a while it just got boring to me. So I've never really been interested in that game. But you know, it's cool to whoever is playing it. Hopefully they fix all of the crap that's going on with it and make it enjoyable, you know, especially since it's old shit that they're bringing, you know, to this new age. And it's like it should be like plug and play. It should be simple, you know. But yeah,
I love you, me.